Oh, you better hold on tight today. We just got the largest combine in the game. What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to new mods for Farming Simulator 19. Today, I've got 14 mods for you. For all platforms, we've got 4 new and 3 updates. And for PC and Mac, we've got 4 new and 3 updates. Let's check it out. To start with today, in front of us, we have the John Deere S700 series, the S600 series, plus the John Deere corn headers, all by JAHG Modding. We're going to break each one down to start with today. Yeah, this is 3 different mods, but I know you're seeing a couple different things. There's so much new stuff today. Starting with the John Deere S600 series. This is based off of the North American version, and it is just absolutely, truly amazing. Everything that JAHG has done is just incredible. So let's jump in and check it out. Where are you going to find this? It's going to be found in vehicles. It's going to be found in harvesters. And if we go down, we don't need to go too far. It's going to be right here. Starting price of $198,000, which ain't too bad at all. Look at those wheels. Oh my goodness. So we start with 543 horsepower, holds 1,250 liters of fuel, goes 19 miles an hour, and holds 14,100 liters. And we can bump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. So to start with customization, we have the grain tank. So you have the factory foldable extensions. Now, unfortunately, there's no just $0 amount here. So something that I've never really liked very much is when something starts with money that you already have to pay on top of the base price. I think everything should just come the way it is. Moving on, though, looking past that, you start with the factory foldable extensions. Then you get the factory static, full factory static, so it's going to cover up all those little extra spots on the top. Then you get the tarp cover fix. You get the on the tarp. Then you get the mirror tip up factory, so that is there. And then you get the big top. And then you can go just a little bit higher, but you're just, it's so awesome. All the way up to 17,629 liter capacity with that big top on there. Next, wheel brands. You've got Michelin and Midas, so nothing crazy there. In Michelin, you've got your 2-wheel drive. You got your rear wheel support. You've then got a 2-wheel drive with a little bit wider tire. A little bit wider tire with the sport on the back. 2-wheel drive with the big row crops in the front. Basically, every option's got rear wheel assist as well. Then you get a wider extension on the back through there. Then you're starting to get into some bigger, chunkier tires. Look at those. Then we get into tracks. We've got yellow tracks, black tracks. Then you got the newer style tracks, a little bit wider on there as well. I mean, you can just go all out with this thing. And then in Midas, very similar story here. We've got big old extensions, row crops, all kinds of stuff going into the big duals. You've got your track options all in the Midas. It is truly amazing. These are not 3D tracks, so just keep that in mind as well. These are just your standard in-game tracks. And then, I say finally, we've still got plenty more stuff to go. The chopper tailboards. You've got your standard, and then you have your advanced right there. So we have 2 of those. In rear hitches, you have you got your standard rear hitch. Then you've got a kind of an extension out on the left side there. And then we've got still the on the left side, but not as much of an extension. And then nose. So you got multiple options there. Pipe, you've got a couple options here. We have the 22.5-foot pipe. And then you have, foldable version of that. Then you have the 7.9 and the foldable version of that as well. So you have 4 different pipe options. Rear axis, you have standard or wide, so you can split that out, make it a little bit wider, give yourself a much chunkier looking rear end on there. And finally, engine setups. We're going from the S680, which is a 2012 model. You got the S680 2015 model. There's no additional horsepower there, so keep that in mind. S690, which is gonna, again, not... Am I missing something here? There's not a whole lot of options here. It's just 473 horsepower, 543 horsepower. So go between that. If you want to deck this thing out all the way, It's going to cost you $331,090. This is all the stuff. Goodness gracious. That is one heck of a piece of machinery right there. Moving over to the larger version, the John Deere S700 series. This is something you guys may be familiar with. We've got a 700 series in game right now. We have the S790, which is what we've got in front of us, but this, oh, it looks way different, doesn't it? Oh yeah. This right here has now become the biggest, baddest combine in the game. Let's jump in and check it out again. Vehicles in combines, and we're going to be right beside the other John Deere that we had there. So actually got a few models here, previous models from JAHG. Then we have the S780 790 series, $216,000 base price. However, it pops you in here and adds an extra $31,000 on top of your price. So again, just keep that in mind. These are cheap, but they're not going to be as cheap as you think they are. Factory foldable extensions on the top. Let's just move on through. And then all of these are pretty standard. You've seen these. However, they hold more. So past the full big top, which is $17,629, very similar to the other one. Then we've got a couple of different extras. We've got the Harvest Master, which gives you 19,000 liter capacity. And the biggest of them all right here, the Tip Up Harvest Master, 22,905 liters. This will hold more than anything else in the game, period. If you've got big work to do, there's one option. Yeah. In Michelin, you got Michelin's and Midas. All the wheels are going to be exactly the same from the previous one. However, the tracks have been changed to look a little bit different. And don't they look good right there? So we've got some extra track options there. Man, they look really, really good. We'll go through Midas just to double check here. Again, we've got those new track options, but otherwise everything else is pretty standard from before. Then we have the chopper tails. We've got the standard, and then your advanced as before. Rear hitches, no, standard. From off to the side extended and off to the side altogether. So again, you've got all those. You've got the same options for your pipes, so 6.9, foldable, the longer and the foldable version there as well. Rear axle, standard and wide, and then engine setup. You got 547 horsepower, 625 horsepower. So go between the S790 and the S780 right there. Huh. That is just one heck of a combine. It really is. You thought we were done? Not even close. We've got some brand new John Deere corn headers for you. Now, there are, I believe, in testing, there's another header that's going to be just your normal grain header in testing right now. We'll probably see that in a few days. But before then, we have the John Deere corn headers. These go with those. We have 4 of these corn headers, as a matter of fact. In front of us, we have 2 of them. These are the newer models, and we've got big ones. So just to start with, let's go over here into tools, let's jump into corn headers, and let's take a look at the 2 John Deere ones we've got in game. We've got a 6 meter and we've got a 9 meter. Most of you who have been doing John Deere combines have been going over here to the Kotte Quasar HS16 and changing this over to green, like that. So that's been working, but you don't have to do that anymore. If we keep going, we get these right. Oh, baby, let's go. Yeah. So you get the 612C, you get the 712C, you get the 616C, and the 716C. So you get a 2012, 2014, 2018, and 2019 models all in here together. And it's so cool. A couple of these are foldable, a couple are not. They all do corn and sunflowers as well. Keep that in mind. And we have 2 different sizes right here. So the 12Cs are going to be 9.1 meters. And then your 16Cs are going to be 12.3. So now, not only before we had the biggest combine in the game, now we've got the largest corn header in the game. Now, customization are going to be pretty standard on these guys right here. So main color, these are just going to change the tips on here. Design color, and this is one thing I haven't really been able to figure out. So we're going to change that to green, and we're going to go through and do a full customization on here. So chopping knives, We've got No and Stalkmaster. We're going to turn this Stalkmaster on. Wow, that's an expensive upgrade. Got to be good. Lights, no. Backwork lights, so you've got the backwork lights on there as well. You can put those on. You can kind of see behind you into the side of the combine. Attacher type, no. Or stand support. I got to be honest with you, I'm not quite sure what the stand support is all about. So we're going to keep that as no. Stalk stompers, no. Or you got a couple different options here. You've got, see, a couple of them. Couple more. Oh, all of them right there. There you go. Let's stick with the all of them. And I'm going to go in here. We're going to change the design. So the design is going to be your piping in the back. You can see right now it's green and now it's black. So that's what's going to change there. If we move over to the 712C, again, this is going to be very, very similar. Also, keep in mind, these go 1 mile an hour faster than the other ones do. So these go 7 miles per hour. And then the larger versions go 8 miles per hour as opposed to the in-game 6. Yeah, go faster, do it better. We've got the same options pretty much throughout the entire line. We're going to go up here and customize the biggest, baddest boy of them all. Again, main color, you can change your tip up. Last time we went with yellow, let's go with black here. We're going to go with black there as well. Stalkmaster chopping knives. We also have lights. We're going to turn those. Attacher type, stand support. Why not? And then all the way. So this is going to be a $141,000 corn header. But if you're doing corn, if you're serious about doing corn, this is going to be the header that you need to use. Can you use this with the in-game combine? Absolutely. But I would definitely use it with those guys in the back. Your last new mod for all platforms today is going to be the Seasons Geo Ninghan Farms. This Geo is made for his map, Aussie farmer Ninghan Farms. Info is taken from real-life data and knowledge. In Western Australia, the summers are long and hot. Caution, droughts and frosts are very common. Watch your planting times. If we look at our planting calendar here, you see you don't have a lot of time to do much of anything. So what you need to do? Well, you need to behave. Put this thing in 9-day seasons. You're going to need to. Moving into mod updates for all platforms. First up, we have the Dangreville B One 32B changelog 2.002 game console version added. Does this mean this is a new mod for console? Maybe it's a new mod for console. Hey, if this is new for you guys, let me know in the comment section below. We've got an update to the MAN TGS 41500 IT Runner changelog 1.1. Collision mask has been fixed. Mod description version has been updated, and the front plate and grille has been added as well. And your last mod update for all platforms today is the MAN TGS 26500 IT Runner changelog 1.1. Mod description version has been updated, and configurations have been fixed as well. Making our way into new mods for PC and Mac players today. First up, we have the tow bar holder and tow bar. This is going to be a brand new tow bar model. This does not have anything to do with the other one. This is new. This includes a tow bar holder and tow bar, and they come together. It's kind of neat. You get a nice little 3-point attachment here, and the tow bar just kind of goes boop right up into there. It's kind of cool. Let's jump in and check it out. We're going to go into tools, and we're going to go into weights. This is a little bit different. We're not going to be going into miscellaneous this time around, and you may have to go ways if you've got as many mods installed as I do. Here are your 4 models right here. So we have the weight type C plus tow bar. You can see it's got just kind of a C shape right there. If we move in, we have the tow bar A. So this is going to be a little bit different. Holds it just different. It's fine. Holder type B, it's just going to be a little bit wider. That's all. So just a little bit wider there. And then finally, we have the type U, which is going to nice sit right there. All of these have a special design. So if we go in, let's make ourselves a John Deere. So you see design color green. Well, it didn't change anything. What if we change this to red? Oh, that changed it. Configuration standard. There you go right there. We made a Christmas tree is what we got. We got cane, red, and green. Boom, baby. Configurations. We've got some weights, 300, 600, 900 kilogram weights there. And then for design, you've got flashlights and standard and reflectors. So what would I use here? Well, flashlights or reflectors. Standard is just nothing. So might as well do something to make it look cool. Over here, type A, you don't get anything like that. You just get a main color option here. I'll change that to blue just for fun. design, reflectors, flashlights, and standard again. The Type B holder, again, just your main color. That's the only thing that you could change up there. Flashlight, standard, and reflector. And finally, if we use the Type U with the tow bar, design color right here, we're going to change that to, you know what, we did green last time. Let's do pink. Main color is going to be purple. Configuration standard, you got a 1,050 kilogram weight or standard. So you can add some weights to that if you would like. Flashlight's going to be standard as well. All that is normal stuff. What you do is you simply jump in your first one right here. So let's go and let's detach there. Well, it's not there anymore. We'll back up to it and we'll reattach. We can also detach the tractor from behind us. So that's kind of cool. All you gotta do is just back up, hit attach, just like you were doing anything really. Now, if I want, let's detach the tow bar. Let's bring this forward. You don't have to lower your holder if you don't want to, but I just do that to make it look cool. Pull up to it. It's gonna say attach the lizard tow bar. So just like that. And then we can raise it back up, just like so. Anytime you want to detach it, just click it and it'll drop it just like that. It's going to bring in your flags as well, so those are going to come in. This is kind of cool, man. It really truly is. So it's two different things altogether, and you can drop all of them at different times. I think this makes this a very, very cool mod. Now, unlike last time, we'll have to wait and see if our workers spend a lot of money or not. Next up, we have the Kane Low Loader. This is just a standard low loader trailer. Nothing crazy about this. You can raise and lower the back, and it has straps on here as well, so you can put some straps down. You can either raise and lower the back manually or automatically, depending on if you're using a controller or if you're using mouse and keyboard. Really doesn't matter. You've got controls for both. You could lower this like standard, like if you're using an Xbox controller like I am. I hit left bumper and B. That's going to lower the rear down. Or if I do left bumper and use my stick to look around, the right stick, I can raise and lower those by myself, so I can put them at a certain height if I want to. Let's go into customize one. Let's go into tools. Let's go into low loaders, and we're not going to have to go far. There it is, $22,899. Rim color, well, we've got our in-game gray, and we've got everything in here. Let's do ourselves a New Holland. So white wheels, main color here, we're going to go to New Holland blue, and that's also going to change your rim caps as well. So you can see right now they're blue, right now they're purple, pink, and we're back to New Holland blue. So everything is going to match and look great. I think the only one that's going to look kind of interesting is going to be John Deere and Kloss. Yeah, that just doesn't look quite right, does it? Not at all. Price for rim color is going to be $100. Main color is for free, and that's all right. Next, we have the Kotte FRC. This is a modded version of the in-game FRC. However, I can't for the life of me figure out what's different about this. It says it works with the manure system, and it does. And it says it's got 4 park places, which the in-game one did, and 1 dock and 2 couplers, which the in-game one has. So I'm not really sure what the difference on this one is, especially since everything's been modded now to work with the manure system. Regardless, here it is. Let's jump in, check it out. We're going to go into tools. We're going to go into slurry tanks, and we're going to have to go through all of these after the manure system came out. Lots and lots of slurry tanks have been updating and coming out. Why do I have 2 of the PT600 6000s? I have to get rid of one of those. So here it is, the FRC MS, $25,000, 50 horsepower required, 55,000 liter capacity, and it does water, slurry, and digestate. Water being an addition of the manure system. Main color, well, you can change this whatever color you want. Wheel setups, you got standard and wide tires. That's it. Those are your configurations. If we go in here, main color, wide tires, that's the same thing. And this works. All the in-game stuff has been modified with the manure system. I'm not sure what's going on here. If you know, let me know. Your last new mod for PC and Mac today is the Train Stop mod. What this does is it stops the train on save game load. So not a brand new save, but if you come into a save game, the train isn't going to move. It's not going to be driving around the map. It's just going to stop. Why would you want this? Well, I don't need this, but maybe you do. Maybe you do a lot of stuff with the train, and you don't want to just grab it and stop it and do your thing. You want it to stay at one place because you want it to be ready for the next sale. This mod is going to be perfect for you. Moving into mod updates for PC and Mac players, first up we have the wool storage changelog 1.002, lamps installed, switch installed, markings made hideable, and the lamps have been made switchable. And we've got an update to the pallet storage pack, changelog version 1.002. Seasons mask has been improved, clear areas have been improved, lamps have been added, hotspots have been set, markers been set, lights made switchable, warning stripes have been made to fade out, trigger markers made to fade out, building moved to a new category, Agri-Z, and shop images quality have been improved. And your last mod today, an update for PC and Mac players, tip Side HUD, changelog 1.004, remove the tab space in description to comply with mod hub requirements, and load info will just be shown when debug is on. Well guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like on the video, get subscribed to the channel, join the GoHamFam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss a new mod video or daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. With all that being said, I hope you have a great, wonderful rest of your day. We will see you later. Peace!